Hi there, everyone. This is Sandra, and I am so excited about this conversation. This is how to live your life in alignment with exactly how you were designed as your legacy. Remember, most people are living below their truth because of noise, i.e. the plane flying above, fear, or distraction. This video is going to walk you through the legacy framework to help you live from your power, your purpose, your gifts, and your peace. And I've had a lot of conversations throughout the past 24 hours, far more frequent than I have in the past, of how I have helped people really truly believe the truth about who they are, the gifts they have inside of them, and the possibilities that exist in their life. And I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to coach some of the best, most talented, most amazing people, and the gifts already exist in them. The L. Remember, you are who you are. You are not what others have said about you or what they have said that you are. Your identity is greater than just activity or performance. And I've struggled a lot with that in the past. Remember, who you are is just not what you do. One of the things that I would encourage you to do right now if you struggle with this is write down 10 truths and I am statements. A verse in the Bible is Psalm 139:14, and it reminds us that every single one of us are fearfully and wonderfully made. The E in the legacy system is embracing your gifts. Your talents are not random. You were designed perfectly. Your talents are assignments. Your gifts are assignments. They are meant to be used in other people's lives. Don't compare yourself to others. Clarify and amplify who you are. Get clear and go all in. Use tools like the Strengths Finder, Enneagram, any other tools to get in relationship with exactly how you're designed. And one of my very favorite journal prompts for this one is, what do people ask me about that serves others? What are my unique gifts? G in legacy stands for guard your environment. This is a really big deal, and this is at home and at work. Remember, you rise or fall to the level of your surroundings. You rise or fall to the conversations people have about you. You rise or fall to if you are around givers or takers. Who are the top 5 voices in your life? Who are the top 5 voices at home, the top 5 at work, and who are your top 5 mentors? I challenge you to audit your circle. Are they lifters or limiters? And once you realize who's who, make sure all 5 top voices in your life are people who lift you up. There are many, many great songs that lift me up and have great energy. I challenge you to choose one and have it ready to go in those moments that you need a little extra lift. The A in legacy stands for align your actions with your vision. Vision without aligned action leads to frustration. What do you say matters to you in your life? What are your top 5 values? And then what do your actions show? If for some reason what you say matters and your actions are far apart, what is one thing that you can do to get them more in alignment? Here's something I recommend. Set 3 daily non-negotiables. Examples are walking, gratitude, calls, and use a habit tracker. One of my favorite habit trackers is called Atoms, and it is by James Clear, who wrote one of my favorite books, Atomic Habits. And you may have your own or a spreadsheet or a physical paper. Whatever works for you, track your habits. C in legacy stands for curate your inputs. What you watch, read, hear, who you listen to. Protect your mental playlist like your life depends on it, because it absolutely does. Swap out noise for nourishment. Pay attention to that throughout your day and choose what is noise, get rid of it, and swap it out for nourishment. Whether it's reading, listening to books, podcasts, worship music. Some reading ideas are Atomic Habits, the One Thing book. Energy Leadership is super powerful. There's so many books that really can pour into your soul and pour into you leaning into who you are. A song idea that I love is You Say by Lauren Daigle. That's one of my favorites, and I love her as an artist. Also, Made for More by Natalie Grant. That is one of the biggest themes in some of the classes that I'm teaching, and also in the book that I am about to publish. The Y in legacy stands for yield to growth and grace. Not just one or the other, growth and grace. Grace for others, most importantly, grace for yourself and growth. You don't have to be perfect to be progressing, and progress is always better than perfection. Let go of what is not yours to carry. This doesn't mean be irresponsible. Just don't take on the weight and the heaviness of other people's burdens that they like to place on you if they're takers. Create margin in your life, white space for reflection and recalibration. One of my favorite quotes is everything is a choice, and that applies to all of us, and that's whether our choices are giving us the results we want and we're our highest and best self, or whether they're not. And at any given moment you realize you're making a different choice than you intend to, guess what? You can make a different choice the next moment. Go back and revisit the acronym and go through each one of them. Ask yourself, which letter do you need the most right now? I would invite you to go through that, do the exercises, and in the comments below, type, I'm choosing my legacy, and share with me which one of the acronym letters you're focused on right now. I would love to connect with you on Facebook for the Legacy Collaborative community, and I would love to have a one-on-one with you if you'd like to do a deep dive and figure out how to live your life and your business in alignment with your values. Love you guys. Talk to you next time.